Why do stars, planets and other celestial bodies not fall off from space? What is it that is holding the entirety of the universe in a fixed place? An obvious answer would be gravity, but will this suffice to hold the entire universe in place? Being a weak force, it comes with its own set of drawbacks, with the exception of black holes, of course. But there must be something else that acts as a base for the entire universe, be it in the microscopic or macroscopic realm. It's relative. As to what it is, let's find out. The geometry of space is given in the general theory of relativity states that space is distorted, and warps around massive objects. Also with general relativity, Einstein showed that the universe is non-Euclidean, where parallel lines can actually converge. The three spatial dimensions of space are wrapped around a fourth which is physically impossible to depict. Space and time are not separate, they constitute the spacetime fabric, also known as the spacetime continuum, which is a single entity. Now coming to the question in hand, what supports this fabric? The fabric is a sandwich of infinitely recurring layers of timelines making it self-sustained. Hope this explains why no two timelines can exist simultaneously. This would lead to a time paradox which might erase both the timelines and replace it with new ones. Does that mean time travel is impossible? Maybe, but one can say with certainty that physically being present in one timeline is going to distort spacetime. Other events that distort spacetime are gravitational waves. They are caused due to accelerated masses or cataclysmic events like the collision of neutron stars, black holes, or the implosion of stars. Talking about black holes, what are they made of? What is its shape? Let's find out. Taking into consideration a black hole's ability to distort spacetime in a manner that it literally rips apart the continuum, it should be made out of gravity itself. But what are the constituents of gravity? If gravity had particles, it'd be gravitons. But what actually causes gravity? If one says the curvature of the spacetime fabric, what causes this curvature? Mass causes this curvature, which again is caused by gravity, leading to an infinite cycle. Coming to the shape of a black hole, it can either be a sphere, symmetrical or asymmetrical, or a void in the spacetime which converges at the singularity. The problem with it being a sphere is then finding its composition. It only radiates through Hawking radiation, which again leads to the information paradox. So finding the composition through atomic spectroscopy or gravitational lensing isn't an option. Now if the black hole were a void which consumes everything that crosses its event horizon, we are left with no methods to determine what it's made of. In this case it is impossible to determine the composition of the black hole. Also, if the black hole is a void, there must exist an object causing the void, which is absent in this case.